One of these two is about to win $5,000 in cash and a plasma screen TV, but more importantly, they'll move on to represent the South region in the national finals for a chance to win this. If you're named the ultimate film fanatic, you'll win another $5,000 and a state-of-the-art home theater system. What are you going to watch on that big-ass plasma TV? How about a 10-year subscription to Netflix? Plus, we're also giving you IFC for an entire night. Play whatever the hell you want. It's your channel. We just work here. Remember, only one of you can win. 6 entered, we're down to 2. Both of these players survived the first cut, and they argued their way through the great debate. But now only one will survive the obsession war. Each player has dug deep into their closet, brought with them 3 items from their personal collections that they feel makes them the ultimate film fanatic of the South region. Basically, this is just like war when you were a kid. You present one of your items, then you present one of yours, then our panel will decide which item is more freakishly obsessive, then Megan will award that player a star. It's best of 3, so it takes 2 stars to win. 2 stars to become the ultimate film fanatic of the South, y'all! Who won the coin toss? Sherry, that means you go first. Please present your first item.
I'm going to show you these books here. These are souvenir books that were actually purchased the first time I saw these movies. One's from 1959, one's to 1960. I know I'm dating myself. But these wonderful books give you the cast, and they have these fabulous fold-outs if you wanted to frame these posters and stuff. And we actually even have the tickets, the envelope that the tickets that came in, not the tickets, the envelope. But these have always been so special to me, and really my parents helped me develop this love for movies.
Excellent. Brad, let's see your first item.
What I have here is an actual copy. As you'll see, it says Jonathan Demme's Swing Shift. This is the director's cut that has never been released. And I read an article telling about how the star of the film, Goldie Hawn, and her producer had final cut. And so after Demme finished with the film, they went out and reshot the film. The speculation is Goldie Hawn recut it because Demme's vision of her character didn't fall into line with her very cuddly personality that she had cultivated for years on film. But I have watched the 2 films, and this is a masterpiece. This would have been one of the top 10 films of the 1980s. And I think that Goldie Hawn would have probably won her 2nd Academy Award had she trusted Demme's vision and gone with this, which is a much more expansive and serious version.
We have Brad's Jonathan Demme director's cut of Swing Shift versus Sherry's program books. Tatum, you're our foreman this time.
We're in agreement. Okay. So I'm not sure how you got your video, but I'd personally love to see it. But the thing about Film Fanatic is I think how you went about getting it. I see that you've got something really rare and hard to get. I just don't know what lengths you went to get it. But her fanaticism about holding on to those books from the 60s is the fanaticism, and that's why we give it to Sherry.
Sherry, you're your first star. Okay. Okay, Brad, you got to win the next 2 to take it all. Let's see your next item.
Okay. I am a huge fan of Joe Bob Briggs. Ever since he was a serious critic in the Dallas Times-Herald, he's so funny and entertaining, and he's an incredibly good writer. And so I've been getting these. This goes back to 1992 when it was originally called We Are the Weird, his newsletter. And I've also got this book, his latest book called Profoundly Disturbing, which he signed for me. And my last item is this very, very old T-shirt, which I got from his website many, many years ago. Joe Bob Briggs, and on the back you can see it says, "The drive-in will never die."
All right. Sherry, what are you putting up against it?
This is an original movie poster from 1956 of Bus Stop. I was a big Marilyn Monroe fan, of course. Diamonds Are a Girl's Best Friend. And I was in this play Bus Stop in college, and some friends gave me this poster for a good show gift. So it became one of my most prized possessions because of loving Marilyn Monroe, loving the movies, being in the play. And this poster has been with me for over 30 years, and it's lived in Texas and California and Hawaii and Mexico. And I finally had to have it mounted because It was just getting so worn out. It has an honored place in my living room.
So we have Sherry's Bus Stop poster, original, versus Brad Joe Bob Briggs collection. Panel, it's up to you. Do we have a decision?
Yes, sir, we do. Brad, the fact that you have your yellowed stack of newsletters, Into the Guy, got a signed book, that's really cool. But he's not a movie star, nor did you mention any movie or real actor in your campaign. You just talked about basically a wise guy, very talented critic. Sherry talked about a movie that she was actually in the play. She's been hauling this thing around through different states and different countries for decades. While you're both film fanatics and love movies, we figure that Sherry is a more ultimate fanatic.
That's it, Sherry! You won! You won! You're the ultimate film fanatic of the South region! Congratulations! You get $5,000, a plasma screen TV, and the ass end of a statue. Now to get the top half that screws into that ass, you'll be coming back for our final show to face off against our other regional winners for a chance at another $5 grand, a home theater system, and a spot programming IFC for a night. And most importantly, bragging rights as the ultimate film fanatic of the entire United States. But for now, enjoy it. What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
Freedom! I just want to say to everyone who said, how do you know that? Why do you know that? What do you ever expect to do with that? This is what I'm going to do with it. This is what I've done. Thank you.
And I'd like to thank my panel of celebrity judges, Henry Rollins, Tatum O'Neal, and Keith David. Sherry has won the South region. We now have all 7 finalists ready to compete for the title of Ultimate Film Fanatic of the United States. Until then, this is Chris Gore saying, Zed's dead, baby. Zed's dead.
It was the worst nightmare I ever had. All day long I've been seeing that guy's weird face and hearing those fingernails. If it gets me, I'm pretty sure you're next.
Why would anybody want to kill me?
Come to Freddy. Don't fall asleep.